The Rugby World Cup is upon us, bringing 6 weeks of bone-crunching tackles, superhuman strength, and large men trying to grab each other. 20 teams will compete to dethrone reigning champion New Zealand in what's expected to be the biggest competition in the sport's 28-year professional history. Here are 5 things you need to know about the 2015 Rugby World Cup. Number 1. America. You're in it! The United States is ranked 15th of the 20 teams competing, and the U.S. Eagles begin their World Cup campaign against Samoa on September 20th. This year's American squad looks like the U.S. is best yet to compete at a World Cup. Though making it through to the quarterfinals is not going to be easy. The U.S. is grouped with Scotland, Samoa, and 2-time champion South Africa. Number 2. New Zealand is the team to beat. The All Blacks are looking to become the first nation to successfully defend their World Cup title. And if they're successful, they'll also become the first team ever to win the tournament 3 times. But expectations have been high before. New Zealand in '95, '99, and 2007 came home empty-handed, having been similarly dominant prior to the tournament. And emotions should be running high. Key players Richie McCaw and Dan Carter will bid farewell to the international stage. Number 3. The Group of Death. In the history of the Rugby World Cup, there may never have been a harder group than this year's Group A. Heavyweights Australia, Wales, and tournament hosts England are all there, and only 2 can go through. The statistics suggest that the Southern Hemisphere will do best. New Zealand, South Africa, and Australia have each won the tournament twice. But England is the only other country to have snuck in a win by defeating Australia in 2003. Number 4. Keeping score. Rugby union can seem like a complex sport with a lot of rules, and it kind of is, but here are a few simple ones. There are 2 teams of 15, with 8 forwards and 7 backs, and they play 2 40-minute halves, and try and score the most points. They earn what's called a try when the ball is grounded with downward pressure over the try line, like a touchdown. A try is worth 5 points. A conversion is worth 2 points. That's when the ball is kicked through the posts and over the bar after a try. 3 points for a penalty or drop kick, where the ball must strike the ground before being kicked. The ball can be moved by hand or foot. It can't be passed forward, but it can be kicked forward. Number 5. The numbers. While it may not match soccer's World Cup or the Olympics, the Rugby World Cup still draws in massive numbers. Global governing body World Rugby says this year's tournament has an expected global audience of 4 billion. 2.3 million tickets have been sold, a record for the tournament. And World Rugby says the tournament is expected to boost the UK's economy by $3.4 billion. The 44-day tournament, offering up 48 matches, runs from September 18th until the final on October 31st. So that's plenty of time to give the game a try.